My name's Tony Douglas, formerly the Chief Executive of Abu Dhabi Ports Company, where I spent a wonderful period of my career working with a really energetic young team of international talented executives, and in particular Emirati senior managers. One of the key commitments in all Abu Dhabi owned business entities is the investment into the next generation, and in particular Emiratiisation and the way in which they are developed, they're shaped, and they're given the opportunity to become the leader of all of these businesses in the future, and getting support to make that a well-structured process is really important. I've got great confidence in the capability that Indigogold brings to helping organisations grow and develop. And whilst the UAE is a remarkably diverse environment and it's growing at a remarkable pace, it also needs assistance from time to time in the way in which its organisation matures, and in particularly that of some of its key executives. So IG was a perfect partner for us to help doing some high-level senior executive development and really working with people on a very personal level to help them better understand what their latent capability was and how, of course, they could bring more of it into the day-to-day operation of their role. The programme in particular was looking at self-insights. It was really trying to unpack some very senior executives in a way that allowed them to see themselves in a slightly different way, to understand why they behave in certain manners, in certain situations, but also to use an opportunity to take quite a bit of feedback from other key stakeholders and people that they work with. Listening to them afterwards, it was fascinating because in an Arabic culture, this isn't something that in any way comes natural. They found it to be hugely valuable because they saw themselves afterwards in a completely different light than they think they saw themselves beforehand. So all in all, successful for Abu Dhabi Ports Company, but more importantly, successful for the people in question. I think Indigogold are different, and the reason why I think they're different is all about personal touch, about relationship that obviously therefore develops trust. So that's the reason why, from a selection point of view, we went with Indigogold as opposed to going with some of the big household consultancy brands, which of course are extremely capable but are very global and therefore potentially less personal. So for us it was around that key trust dimension. I would definitely use them again, and more importantly, I think that if you ask the question of the executives in the United Arab Emirates that have been through this process, would they use them again? Would they recommend them to people who work below them, who are the stars for the future? As well as me saying yes, I'm sure they'd say yes as well.